till 8:30 and get my video up on the screen. So welcome. If you're joining me tonight, welcome. Just get my comments up on the screen so I can see who comments. It's good to be back. I've been busy. As you can see, I've been making something this week at our class we had, and I am the maker of Handcrafts. I'm Fiona Fernandez, and I also am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. So this is one of the Stampin' Up products. I can hear myself, so I'll turn the sound off now. Now let me know if I'm not loud enough. I've had a little bit of an issue again with my microphone. So just pop a comment in if you can't hear me properly, and I'll have to fiddle with that. I could hear me just then. Hi Jill. But it's been a bit touchy, my little microphone over here. So we'll see how we go. So just let me know if you can't hear me properly in the comments. Thanks. So the Christmas countdown project I did in a class. We do it on Zoom together. We actually just crafted together the other day. Not everybody made the same thing, and you'll see that in our my little snip of our video at the end. We always have a lot of fun together, and at the moment we're just crafting in our own spaces and coming together in Zoom. Still a bit quiet. I just put my sound up. Oh, okay. Hi Amanda. I'll just plug that thing in. I just did it again when my test video, and it worked okay, and then as soon as I put this one on, it went quiet again. So I'll just turn my sound back on for a second so I can hear it. I'll just be right back. Just have to fiddle with it a bit. It's very annoying. Sorry. It just doesn't seem to want to seem to sit into the plug properly on the iPad. I'm using the iPad. Hi Di, good to see you all here. We're just checking my sound again. I've got a big sign in front of me now that says make sure the sound is working. Okay, so I'm just waiting for my PC to catch up and I can hear myself. And I was just talking about the Christmas countdown kit anyway, which you will have seen. And now I can't hear myself at all. No, it's not working very well, is it? Sorry about that. It's so much better when it works for me. I'll give one more go. I had it right a minute ago. What happened? Just unplug it. We'll try that. Gonna have to take it back, I think, and work out a different way to plug the microphone in. It's good when it works, isn't it? Oh, it's got to catch up again. Okay, so there's my little Christmas countdown. I'll just bring it over to the camera a bit so you can see that while we're waiting for my sound to catch up with me. And that's better. I can hear it now. Work out a different way to plug the microphone in. All right. It's good when it works, isn't it? That's much better. So I'll just turn that one off so we can't hear me double. Great. So that's the countdown project. So as you can see, I've done all sorts of different things on this. I've used other stamps as well. So I did put a post up the other day with a picture of it, and you can have a look at that online. And they all just have little boxes that you pull out. And we're already up to day 2, and I haven't even filled it up with anything yet. So, oh dear. I'll have it for next year, and I will get around to covering the backs of them as well in another DSP, and that way we can play with it with other things in it. So I'll just pop that to the side, down there, out of the way so I don't bump it. And the other thing I'll mention tonight is the mini catalogue, the mini Stampin' Up catalogue. So this one is current till the 4th of January. So if there's anything in there you were wanting to get that's on your wish list, or if you wanted to write a wish list, if you don't have one of these and you'd like one, let me know. I've still got a few left, and you can see it online as well on the Stampin' Up website. So there's lovely holiday seasonal things in there. There's all sorts of things in there, so just grab one of those and check it out. So the 4th of January is when that goes till. Stampin' Up do carry things over sometimes if people like them enough and buy them enough. They do carry some popular ones over. Yep, oh good. I'm glad you can all hear me now. It makes such a difference, doesn't it? So that was that one. The thing we're going to look at today is the Memories and More. So that's on page 154 of your annual catalogue, this one, the big thick one. And that's got some interesting things in there. So I'll do those on the table with the camera above me. We'll have to move that and hope that the sound still works. It's becoming a bit of an issue, isn't it? So one of the things I've done with one of the sets of that Memories and More is this one with the flowers. It's on page 155 and it's Flowers for Every Season, Memories and More card pack. And you can buy the cards separately, or they actually come as part of a suite as well. But they're useful in this section. Sorry, my throat's it's gone a bit funny. So that's one of the cards I used. And those little bits of bling on there, I used the, what's this called? Frosted and Clear Epoxy Droplets. So I'll just leave those on the table for you to look at when I move the camera. And this other one's, oh, it's in plastic at the moment, but it's called Welcome. I used Welcome on my thing. So I'll pop the camera up on the stand and I'll show you some things. Don't go away. I'll try and be quick. Try not to move my microphone. Let's see if we can do this without killing the sound. Just let me know if you lose me. I've got to work out which way I've got this for the camera. Oh, I forgot which way it goes. I turned it around so that I could see things. I think I've turned it the wrong way. Hang on a second. I'll just move it around. It's a bit rickety. I'm not sure which way I've got it now. As long as we can see the camera. And my table. Whoops. I think that's about right. Just let me know if you can still hear me as well as you could a second ago. Just plug this in so we don't lose power. So unfortunately that won't reach to the other place where I have it sitting. Okay, I think we're almost there. There. Da, da, da. There we go. Now you can see my card. You can see the card there. Put my cords up so they're not in my face. Okay, now where do we start? Let me think. It's okay, I've got a run sheet. All right, can you still hear me okay? Turn that round. Wait for a thumbs up before I carry on. So I'll show you this one first. So that's the card, that's the little epoxy thing. I'll just pop them out of the way. And this is what is in the card set for, just put that on the table. So this one here, the Flowers for Every Season. It comes with all these cards in it, and you can get the envelopes and the cards separately. So on this page, thank you Dana, and you can get the cards here for this set. So these are all in the what do you call them? Mental block. The colours of the season. The colours of the season. Do you like that? In colours, the in colours. So you've got your Bumblebee, your Cinnamon Cider, Just Jade, Misty Moonlight and Magenta Madness. Love that colour. So that's your envelopes. And then you also get, I'll move that out of the way now, the cards to go with that in that packet. So those ones. So these you can use as cards and envelopes and make the cards. So we did a bit of this with my catalogue launch. So if you wanted to see more of that, there's more in the catalogue launch video, which I did live. And there's all sorts of different bits in there. You know, they're double-sided. There's little flowers that pop out, the cutouts. And you can pop these out as well. These are stickers and use them on things. So that just gives you an idea of the different pieces in the packet. And they are in the annual catalogue. I'll just move that aside. I won't use that right now. And I'll just go back to the page for a minute. So also on this page, we've got this other one here, which is the World of Good, Memories and More. So the World of Good is another suite in the catalogue, and it has a whole lot of, where is it? Let's see, I've got tags and everything. It's got the whole, you know, kit and caboodle if you wanted to buy all that. I've got some of it. That's the stamp set. I didn't buy the stamp set, but I have got other pieces where you can see my ticks on the page where I've got things. I tick them off most of the time, so I remember what I've got. And I really love the embossing folder in this one. I think I've probably used it before in some of my other things. That's the embossing folder. It's just really lovely depth. It's beautiful. Give you that old world paper look. So that's nice. I'll go back to my memories page. Hang on, I've got to remember where it was. Oh dear. I can do those jokes while I'm by myself. with you all. Yeah, so I'll get onto that one in a minute. And this one over here is in this catalogue that's finishing on the 4th of January. There's also a Memories and More card pack in there for Christmassy sort of things. So it's a bit hard to see on this page. I don't know if it gives us a bigger one or not. No, I don't think it does. So, but if you have a look on the website, you'll see that. I'll just bring it up a bit closer. So again, it's got stickers and bits and pieces in there that you can make cards out of. So you could use that with the cards here to make Christmas cards. So they're really handy sets to have if you don't want to be thinking about it too hard about what you're making and you want to do something fairly quickly. You can just grab them out, turn them over, pop them over, you know, and turn them around. And then you can make lovely things. And so the other way to use these cards, I'll just bring this out for you. So I've actually bought this album. I haven't used it until tonight, so I'll just show you what we can do with that. There's some ideas on the page here. And I'll just move that out of the way and grab my folder. So first of all, the folder comes on its own with a lovely piece of card in the middle of it. Hang on. That I thought, oh, this will be useful for something. Look at that. So it doesn't come with the plastic sleeves in it. I've put them in there, but it comes with this. Will they fit in there? Will they fit in there? Oh yes, they will. It comes with this in the box to protect it when you buy it, and it comes in a box, so it's quite well packed when you get it. And then you just take that out. It's there just to protect it, and I'm going to put that to good use somewhere. I like to reuse things like that, especially if I get back into doing the market stalls and things. I use bits and pieces like that. So this is the folder. It's a beautiful craft board. It's quite a solid craft board, and it's got the black fabric spine, and it's got a little label in there. So I discovered today you can use your take a pick tool to get this out. Now I don't want to tip it up because I've put all my pages in there with things that can fall out. So I should have thought of that earlier. You can use your little take a pick tool to pick that piece of paper up like that. Look at that. You just put it on, lift it gently, and then slide it, and you can get it out. So you can use that either to stamp on or write on to label the folder, or you could actually use this piece to do a template for others. I'll just move my cord out of the way. Yeah, you could use that as a template. So I'll pop it back in, but I thought that was very handy with that little sticky end of your take a pick tool. I did wonder whether I could do it twice, and I did. I've done it 3 times now. Cool. Yes. So that is another use for this. And when we open it up, I've put a few cards in here just to play with it, to give you an idea of what we can do with it. So this one's out of the first set I showed you, the flowers for every season. And flowers, I always get that word wrong, by the way. What's it called? Oh, I got it right. Flowers for every season. Yep, that's what it's called. Bloom and grow. So in the catalogue, again, it gives you ideas. So they've got this one here, Bloom and Grow, with the 2 little cards. So I've just popped them in there so you can see what they look like in real life. I'm not live. And so there's a few different packets. They come like this in a variety of arrangements. So there's one big one, and then there's 2 with the 1 at the top and bottom, 3 with the 4, 3 of these ones with the 2 littles at the top and big, and then the opposite there. So it shows you can buy these separately, so you can add more pages to your album. And some of the ideas I had for using this, so I've just popped things. So this one I've popped in an extra card. You know, you can cover that sentiment up and put another one over it and change it. You can stick them together, of course, but I haven't stuck everything together today. I've just popped them in just to have a play with it. I like this one. It's a bucket list, so you can put, you know, the map of the world. You could even put stickers. So it does come with all these little bits and pieces in the packet, with all the stickers. These are stickers, and you can put them on. So you could use the little ones and stick them on the world where you go eventually, or where you've been, maybe where you've been for now, or where you want to go, and use those in that way. So there's some really lovely ones. I've put a photo here from Daydream Island. I went to Daydream Island back in 2007, and that's one of my photos from that. And I just put it in there with that. So I've got a few others in here for there as well. And I've just popped a couple in this one, and I thought you could even do an overlay thing, you know, where there's a photo underneath, so that when you turn it over, you see a certain part of it. Or just ideas coming to my head. I've just stuck the sticky on here from one of the sheets, because I wanted to think. I thought I don't want to stick something on the photo, but I wanted to know if this would stick and come back off. So yes, it does. I did that this afternoon and pulled it off. So I can pull that off, no worries. And that just came off here. So these come off, and you could stamp on them if you had the stamps, or any other stamps as well. And then, because it was Daydream Island, I thought, well, I could put the word dream across there. And of course you could do this on the actual photo if you had a spare photo, but I didn't have a spare one, just the ones in my packet. But you could even put dream on there, you know, like that, or on here. I like that one. So you could, I'm putting it on the plastic sleeve, but you could put it on the actual photo itself if you want to. So you can add your words, and then you've got dream, discover, explore, and you can write your little notes in here for where you went and what you were doing. So that's another idea. That's another Daydream Island photo when the sun goes down. So beautiful up there. The world cracks open for those willing to take a risk, that one. And then you can write your bits there. Now the other idea I had, hang on, let me see if I've got any more daydream first. I've got other ideas. I've got some crochet handy. So with this one, this is the full sheet. And with this one, I thought you could put either a big piece of your DSP. So the DSP for this suite, I bought that. So I've used some of that. You could actually cut that to size and then put your photo over the top of it. I haven't cut it to size tonight, but just to give you an idea. And then you could decorate it with some of the other bits and pieces in there. So that's another idea. Lots of ideas. Lots of ideas. And oh, I did have another idea. Hang on a minute. Just a moment, please. I've got someone else here I can play with for a second. In my photo album for Daydream Island, I found my dad. So I thought we could put Dad in here, in this big one, because he'll fit in there. And we could even, so you could decorate that, you know, and I thought you could use this like the first page of your book. pop it in here. Make that your big page, and you could even use it if you wanted to do a memorial sort of book for somebody. So I thought, you know, you make the world a better place. You could, if depending on your photo, of course, and you could even cut that down or pop it in there like that. Next, if his face was over here further, to move him over a bit, and just decorate it with different things to put it all together in there. So you've got all sorts of things. You've got these ones as well. I do like that one. You make the world a better place. Oh, there's another piece already cut out. And there's lots more cards. So we could even cut them off. You know, what else have we got? Let me have a look. Today was a great day. There's 2 of each of them. So you get, you know, you can use both sides. We've seen that one already. There's all sorts of little ones in there. But I thought that'd be cool, because then you could even cut up, it's never too late in life to have an adventure. See, we could even cut that down a bit and put it down there. And there are other stamps, of course, that you could use to do this. This is just an idea to put in. And there's bigger cards as well. So you've got all the bigger ones too. And then there's some fancy ones as well in the packet. Hang on, let me find them. They're at the back. Here we are. And they're single-sided, but they've got the brass on them. Copper brass. I can't remember which colour it was. I think it's brass. So that's like the DSP paper, but it's just cards. So there you go. So that's an idea, another idea. So we'll just pop Dad out of there. Thanks, Dad. And ironically, Dad passed away just after my Daydream Island holiday. So that's probably why he's sitting in my Daydream Island album. And that was nice of Dad to pop in tonight and visit us. It's always good. Right, so the other idea I had was for things like projects, like I do crochet as well, and sewing and lots of things. You could even make it like a sampler book. You don't have to use it for photos, or you could put photos of your samples anyway. They're quite lovely plastic sleeves, by the way. They're quite lovely and soft and firm at the same time. And they've got the little Stampin' Up logo there. So you know if you've got them upside down, because things will fall out. No, if you've got it around that way, the Stampin' Up logo's the wrong way. So you know if you've got them in the right way, so that the openings are at the top. And I'll just flick across to another page. I've got another bit of crochet there, so I put that one in the top pocket, and then you could type out or write out your pattern to keep in the book with it, so you can see what you've done. And you could even put another card in behind that to keep it firm. And the other thing that I do, let me put my Daydream Island over there, is I make earrings. See, I don't know if you noticed my earrings earlier, but I made them too. And I had these earrings on little cards, but they're really flimsy, papery things that I'd got somewhere. And I had a stamp made a while ago, before I started Stampin' Up actually. I had a stamp made for byfihandcrafts. And I thought tonight, oh, that's cool. If you wanted to keep a sample of your things that you're making, you could put them in here. Look. So I've just used one of the cards there, and I've put my earrings on that. So the way I did that, I've actually used one of the templates from the die cutting. So that one's out of the Tasteful Label dies. It's this big one here, and I've used that one. And this other one is out of the Painted Label dies, and that's this big one. So it fit just nicely. So I'll just pull this one out of the packet. They're not on the card yet. Hang on. Just grab them out. And to put them on the card, so I don't know if anyone makes jewelry and wants to do this, but I thought it was handy. I might continue to do it because I wasn't real happy with those other little cards. So I've got a Stampin' Pierce mat. These were quite popular, and I've written the word Pierce on it, and I've got another one with stamp on it so that I don't put holes in my stamping mat. So with my piercing tool, so this is the Take Your Pick tool again. Just pop it here, and I'm just using the pointy end. So this comes out, and you've got a spatula on one end, and then a pointy end here, and always put your lid back on your pointy end. I have had a situation where it got dropped and the pointy end did bend a tiny bit, but I managed to fix it up. So just be really careful with that. And I've just lined up the earrings on here like this to get a bit of an idea of where to put the dot. And I've put a little dot just there, and I just push it in, and it little hole. It's great. And there's another little dot. There's another little dot somewhere. I can't see it. Hang on a minute. I'll just line that up. So I just want them to hang on the card. So I go to where the top of the earring is going to be. I'm just looking at it. You could measure it to be absolutely precise, but I'm just stabbing it. So there's my little holes. Thanks, Amanda. It is cool. I think it's a great idea. The little album. Right, so there's my other set of earrings, and I just chose this one. So this one says, "Dare to live the life you've always wanted." So that one's behind it, and then I just sort of curve it a bit as I put them in. Actually, I found it better if I stood it up. Not sure how many people will be doing this for earrings, but you know, it could be something else too. It might not be earrings. But I thought it was a cool idea. The only thing you'd have to be careful if you're doing this is that you don't tip it up, because they will fall out. There's some Christmas earrings if anyone wants any. Earrings are $5 a set. These ones. These ones, not the other ones I was wearing. They cost more. Okay. There we go. So that's just another idea. Look, it's never too late in life to have an adventure. There we go. Put that one in the top. And what do we put in the other one? Let's have a look. Explore's going the wrong way. So you've, although that's going sideways, there must be some, I don't think there are, but you could use that on a card if you were going. Thank you, Jill. Be the change you wish the world to see. I like the sayings on all this. They're cool, aren't they? Alright, let me find one more. Hang on. I'm just looking for a picture. Oh. Okay, so I could even use one of these ones if I wanted to write my prices on there or something. So if I had this as a display on the table, I could put, you know, my prices up there as well. So the last one's empty. I haven't done anything with those two yet. So there's some ideas for you. Something to do with it. Well, that's pretty, isn't it? It matches my blooms. So that's that book. Just pop that over to the side. And so I've talked about your labels that we did and the take your pick tool and how handy that is. Did I use it for anything else? No, I think that was all. And there was another set called Stitched So Sweetly on page 179 of the catalogue. I'll just have a look at that for a second. And that's something else you could use in a similar way. Which one was I looking at? This one up the top, because it's got lots of rectangles in it. So you could use one of those probably as well. I didn't try it, but I saw it when I was looking and I thought, oh, that'd be handy. So if you're doing your own labels for things. So I'll just pop that over there. Just got to move everything around a bit. All right. Now the other thing I was going to show you tonight, I will put a card together in a second. In a second. You think I can do it in a second? No. No. Probably not. I've shown you this before, but I'll just pull it out again. Is a tool pouch that I bought a while ago, and I've actually got some that I can sell now as well. And they don't sell, Stampin' Up! Don't have anything like this, so I've actually got a few for sale, and I can actually put, I've got my name on it, Fee. So I've bought the little beads so that I can add people's names to them. So it is on my Square shop site, which is on my blog. the blogs here. And if you look at items for sale on there, you'll find a link to that. And handy little tool pouch. I just love it. And I've got it in the corner over there. So I usually have it flat like that and fold it in the corner of my desk like this. And it's just so easy to grab things out of and put them back so you know where to find them. And then it also folds up so that you can take it with you if you're traveling to a craft class. Just put my ruler in and just fold it up and zip it up. It's good, isn't it? I love it. I do like it. Hang on, I haven't zipped it up for a little while. It's been on my desk. So that's, and then if a few of you have got one, you can have your name on it like this, and then you know it's yours. So I do like that. I think it's a very handy little thing. And I'll put a post on later about that as well, so that if people want one, they know where to get them. And then you just put the beady bit, so you can have that out as high or as flat as you like. Just like that. Okay. That's my tool pouch. Pop that over there. Now I've got a few things out on the table. Oh, that was the other thing I forgot to say. With the earrings, these little bags that you can get from Stampin' Up, you could actually put the little card in there with the earrings. Hang on, if you can get it in the bag. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. There you go. That fits in there quite nicely, like to fold over. And then the sticky comes off. It's sticky on that side there. Just a thought. Anyway, that's another thing you can think about. I thought tonight I would use, now what did I have out? Where did I put it? We just used one of the samples in the catalogue, which I had on the table. Here we go, that one. And one of the black cards. So I don't know if I'll use that one now. I'll use this one. And what else did they use? They used, so I thought I'd just do this one tonight. Yeah, I'll put it on the table. Put it on the table. Here it is. I might do another one if I've got time with that. I do like that. So I'm just doing the front of a card, and you could use this to stick onto a card, or you could use it in the album as well and put it in there. So this one's just got the little dots on this one here, and for the corners on here, I think there is a punch, but I don't have one that does corners, but I'm not sure if they use that. I thought I'd just use a circle and punch my corners out of it. So I'm just going to put it in like that and sort of eyeball it and go, yep, to get that sort of a shape. And now I've got the little piece here to look at, and I think it's about that. And again, you could be more particular about this if you want to, but I'm just going to wing it. And they might be a slightly bit different, but I think it'll be okay. Like, you really could line it up perfectly if you wanted to, like put one on top of the other. Let's see how I went. Let's see how I went. Not too bad. I can't find the others. There's one. There's one. Oh, not too bad. Look, where's the other one gone? Here it is. And there we have it. I didn't do too badly. Look. Look at that. That was pretty close. There you go. Right. So I'm going to put this on here. I think I'll just do it flat tonight. I think. The other thing that comes with this set is if you buy the like you can buy these individually, or it comes with the suite with this, not the cards, but the whole set. The little antique corners and slides elements, and they've got little corners like this. Look at them. And I just had a thought, you could even use the corners you just cut off, couldn't you? instead of these if you wanted to, or keep them for another thing. See, you get to use lots of things doing this. So that's the little corners. And you could even put a photo on there. I don't have one handy to do that with. I didn't want to cut my photo. And I'm not printing a lot of photos anymore, which is a bit sad, but you could print them and put them on here. And even frame, like put the photo over the words and have a black frame with that. So that's that one. And then they've got this little strip across here, which is this one. And this one's going underneath. So that's the goldy one, I think. Yeah, that one. I think that one has to go on first because it's going underneath. Oh, it's stuck on my fingers really well. All right. So that, I think that's about right. And then this one, I'll just lift that up. It's going to be interesting. I have to move the book a bit. I have to move the book. Sorry. I'm all sticky. Oh dear. I'll just move it up a little bit while I put it on, and then I'll move it back down. Alright, if I stick that on first, and then stick that over the top like that. Might have gone too high. Never mind. Yeah, maybe just a tad too high, but I don't think it's coming off again. Oh, you never know. You never know your luck. Let's see. Occasionally you can. Oh, I think I can. I think I can. I know I can. There you go. Like a little train. Right, let me just go a tiny bit up. No, I've got on the edge. Alright, let's try that again. There we go. I think that's better. I know, I'm being picky. Now, is it straight there? It's really hard to tell with all those lines going on. It's a bit hard to tell. We need a ruler. 20, oh, just to be precise, it's 23.5. If you can see that. 24, see? 23.5 one end, 24 the other. I could see that. So I'm just going to lift that off again. And that one needs to come up a tiny tad. A tiny tad. It's almost there. Lucky it did come up again, isn't it? It probably works out better if you measure it with something like that fits into that spot. 24. 24. It's still not quite right, you know. No, I'm being fussy. I am going to be fussy tonight. Because I want it to be right. Alright, I think that's it. I think I've got it. Measure twice, stick once. No, stick twice, measure 3 times. Oh dear. Okay, I hope that's okay now. Let's have a look. I'll stick that on there. I think that's alright. Okay, I'll stick it down now. Oh dearie me. Okay, let's get some glue. I'm just going to use my glue, if I've got any. I've just got to shake it a bit. It's getting a bit low, this one. All that fun I've been having. My ruler out the way. And so I'll just put that there so we can see that a bit. Got so many lines going through here. It's crazy. Who chose this one? With me. Alright, I haven't used these little things before, so I'm thinking I'll use a glue dot on them, because I think that might stick better. So the mini glue dots look like this. Oops. What's going on there? A bit of a glue dot. Oh, they're stuck into my fingers. So you just push on it like that, and then you lift it off, and the glue dot sticks to the bit. I can't see properly because I'm up too high. Hang on. Now there's a bit of glue dot sticking out there, so I'm just going to push that in. I don't want it sticking out. Give it a good hard squash. Squash it on. Anyone making anything tonight with me? Oh, that one's gonna be gooey. Ooh. Okay, so if it's sticking out a bit, sometimes I just get my little oh, what do you call that thing? Take your pick and pull it in a bit here, like that. Just going to pick that up and put it on there. And just squeeze it on. Push it down. Where's the other one gone? There. And be careful you don't miss one, because I've missed them before and then they get stuck on other things. Oh, it's stuck on my finger. That bit came out then. Just put that back in. Give it a good squeeze. I finally got some Christmas cards in the mail this week. That's the earliest I've done it for a long time. It's awesome. I've still got more to make though. We might do a few more next week. Make some more. Okay, there's my little edges. They're cute. What else have we got to go on there? Let's have a look. Okay, so we've still got this little guy to go on. This one. Oh no, we've got to put that other one on first. Hang on a second. Don't get hasty. So these are all just little stickers, these ones. That's very handy. And this one's going to go over that one. How close is that? It's actually quite on top of the other one, isn't it? Oh, they've cut it short, look. They've cut a few off. Where's my snips? Oh, they're handy. They're in my tool thing. I can find them. It helps if they're there because I know where to look for them. Okay, so I think they went one short or two? Ooh. I think they've gone one short. I don't know. Looks funny. Alright, we'll go one short. We'll stick one back on there. Stick it back on the packet. I'm just going to... I've cut it a bit crooked after all that. I don't know. A bit crooked challenge tonight, aren't I? There we go. Don't know if I like that now. Not sure. I might have to cut that other one off. I think mine's going to be shorter. Look, it looks too close. I'm cutting that one off. Okay, that one's coming off too. We can use that on something else. Oops, I can't get it back in the packet. There we go. Okay, there we go. Put my snips back so I know where to find them. And now we can put this one on. That one went about there. And they've got another one at the top there. Which one's that? That's Ooh, there's two sizes here. I think it's probably the smaller one. I'm going the smaller one. And do we want that to be... Also, I know they've got other things on there. What are they? Hang on, I've got to get closer to the catalogue for a minute. Hi, Thina. No worries. I'm just trying to work... Oh, they're dot. I'm trying to work out what this is on the page. Look. Look at that. I can see it now. It's bling. There's bling on the page. I couldn't see what it was. They're little bits of bling. We'll have to find some bling in a minute. All right. I'm just making up a card front. This is a card front. And what else have we got in there? Okay, we've got to find some bling. Let's see. I think they're probably... Here's the bling box. I think they're out of here. So again, these are the in colour for this year, 2022, that match. So these also match the first set I was showing you with the flowers. That's good, isn't it? I didn't realise they had them on there until just this moment. I'll just pull them out. So to get these off, I've discovered it's good to... So this is like putty on the end here. And now what have we got? We've got one there, one there. Is that all they got? So I've got to get close. It's hard to see it from Bucky. If you just push on... Oh, this one's not going to do what I say. This one's not going to do what I say. Hang on a minute. No, these ones aren't. Oh, yeah, there we go. I thought, oh no, it's not going to work. Okay, so they've got one up there. And one here. One, oh, I can't get that. Oh, there we go. I got it. You just sort of push on it and it slides across. They've got one over there. And they've got one on there, which is interesting. Oh, well, we'll just go with that today, shall we? Or shan't we? We'll put one there. Oh, now I'm thinking about it too hard. No, I'll put it there where they've got it. That's cute. Okay. So that's the one out of the catalogue. This one. Now see how my putty's gone all squishy? You can twist it up like this and a little bit more will come out. Alright, and then it comes with a refill as well. When you get one of these take your pick tools, I love it. I do use that a lot. So that's that card. Now, what's the time? 9:17. I've done well tonight. For a change. I did plan a little bit better this week. Alright, so that's the catalogue one. And if we wanted to do another card, I don't think I've really got time now. I might just make another one when I'm finished and post it up afterwards. So before I go, they're just all the pieces you can get in there, just so you can see what they are. So you've got little corners here too that you can put on things. What's that one say? Travel. That one says travel. And for my next card kit class, it's a whale of a time, and I'm going to be using this set. I'll just move that out of the way for a minute. And the whale of a time comes with a punch. If you buy the whole lot, you can buy a bundle with the stamps. So that's the stamp set. And that's the ribbon. It's very pretty. I love this. And then we've got an embossing folder and the pretty paper. So that's all in there. Oh, it's really pretty. Look at the turtles. Whales. Ah, yummy. Yum, yum, yum. I'll have fun with that. So I'll be creating some cards with that. So I create 3 cards normally with the kit, and I pre-cut things. I can't pre-stamp anything for you, but if you want to join in with that, they're $20 for a kit. And I also do instructions, PDF instructions, which I email to you, and we make the cards together on Zoom. So you need to let me know a week before. So it's the 19th of December is the next one. And even if you just wanted to purchase the kit with the instructions to make yourself, you're welcome to do that as well. And I'm always happy to Zoom another time if that suits as well. So that's the kit that I haven't decided what I'm making yet. So, and there's little bits of bling in there. I'll just show you those. So you'll get a bit of this in your kit as well. And these are really cute. Hang on, let me see if I can do this without popping them all over the table. I'll bring them up high. So there's little shells and everything in there. Look at that. Hold it still so it doesn't do its little, oops, doing that. They're gorgeous. Very pretty. So we'll be using some of those, I'm sure, on my card. And next week, so that's the class on the 19th of December. And the information is on my stampinup.net event page. If you go to the calendar in there, you'll find it. And you can just message me RSVP through there or wherever. Just email me, Richard, or however suits you to contact me. That's fine. And I'll just show you what I'm playing with next week. I'm going to play with the Merry Moose bundle next week, which is also, where did I put my moose? I've got my moose out. No, I can't find him. He's hiding. He's run away. No, he hasn't run away. Here he is. He's up here on the shelf after all that. There he is. Look, there's the moose. There's the moose. So we'll create some, I'll do some of my last minute Christmas cards next week, and I'll make something with that. Okay. So that's also in this mini catalogue that finishes on the 4th of January. That's the Merry Moose. And that's about it. So there's all my details if you need them, and I'll put a link up with all the links to most of the things I've talked about. If you have any questions, or you'd like to join Stampin' Up, or you just like catalogues, you'd like to craft, let me know. I'll be happy to help you. And have a great night. Thanks for joining me. Ciao.